Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the seated hamstring stretch, and we're going to be doing it one leg at a time and with the opposite arm. So this is, I would say, more advanced in comparison to reaching over on the same side. So right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. We're actually doing crisscross. This does make it more difficult. However, I found a way to actually help you stretch better and make it so that it's more effective, which we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video. But we want to make sure that we're doing this exercise correct, and then the stretch correct. And at the end, we're going to talk about basically the two things that you want to avoid when you're doing this. So some common mistakes, and we'll touch on those in just a second as well near the end of the video. But before we continue with those tips, here's a word from today's video sponsor.
I'm today's video sponsor, and if you'd like help losing fat or gaining muscle, there are a few ways I can help you down below. Either set up a free consultation with us, purchase through one of our free affiliate links, or purchase one of our instant access affordable training programs. Can't wait to be of service to you. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
So basically what you want to do is sit down on a mat, nice and comfortable. Make sure that your legs are nice and wide. That way you get a little bit more hip mobility with getting into that stretch. You also want to make sure that your legs are completely straight. Do not bend your knees. Also, make sure your chin is tucked. Don't look up. Don't look down. Just relax your head. Don't force anything. That way you don't place any unnecessary stress on your neck. And then what you want to do is with the right arm, in this case, reach over and aim for the toes. Keep that leg straight. But the left arm, you actually want to post with it. So basically put your arm down at an angle. And it makes it a lot better for the stretch, because what I see that normally happens is people start to excessively round their lower back when they're doing this one. And it makes sense, if your hamstrings are tight, the only other way you can get there is with your back. So what I would recommend is that you use the opposite arm there to kind of post your body upright. So push your body upright, and that's also going to help you do the stretch better. You're going to feel the stretch a lot better. It's almost like a passive stretch. And basically, passive stretching is when someone stretches you. So if you were to, for example, reach for the middle with both arms here, you can have someone push you into a deeper range of motion, which is completely good. It works. But if you don't have someone, then doing this stretch is great, because you can technically help yourself go a little deeper with that left arm in this case. And what I would do is I would hold this for approximately 10 seconds to start. Just get used to it. Do that for around, 5-10 minutes, somewhere in there. And then do it for 10 seconds and switch, and then keep switching back and forth every 10 seconds for around 5 or 10 minutes. And then work your way up to a minute where you can hold it for an entire minute. That's going to be the sweet spot with getting these effectively. Also, here's some common mistakes. You got to actually try. If you're not giving effort, you're not going to make progress. And then also make sure that your leg is straight. You don't want your leg bent, because then you're not going to be able to feel this in your hamstrings effectively.